welcome back to my channel. My name is Maura and I'm a physical therapist and certified yoga teacher. Today I'll be sharing a quick, gentle yoga for flexibility practice. So grab your mat and join in. As always, please make sure that it's safe for you to be practicing yoga and that you're always listening to your body. When you're ready, we'll begin in a child's pose. Maybe bringing your knees wide, bringing the big toes to touch, sink your hips back, and gently bring your head down to the mat or a block or a blanket, whatever surface is most comfortable for you today. Take one last breath here, and then gently lift your head and crawl your way up to a tabletop position, hands under shoulders and knees under hips, and taking a gentle stretch with the toes and the feet. If this is not for you, feel free to take one leg back at a time, stretching through the foot like that. So if you can, tuck your toes underneath you and then sit back until you feel a nice stretch through the foot and through the big toe. If you'd like to come all the way up to toe squat, it's pretty intense. You can come up here, but otherwise you can just keep your hands down, keep it a little more gentle, and just stretch through the foot. One more breath here. And come back up to tabletop. Just give your feet a little shake out here. Coming into some cat and cow, mobilizing the spine. Inhale to cow, arching the back, dropping the belly and lifting the gaze. And exhale to cat. A couple more of these. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Last one, inhale to cow. Exhale, cat, round and press away. Coming into gate pose with your right leg, you're gonna bring it out to the side and turn the toes if you can so that the foot is flush with the floor. If you'd like to come up on your knee, you can do that. If you'd like to add a side bend, just reach down your right leg, careful not to put stress through the knee joint itself, and you can match with the opposite arm. I'll keep my hand on my hip today, and keep taking deep breaths here. Exhale your arm down, plant your hands, and tuck your right foot in. We'll set up for the second side. And bring your left foot out to the side. Turn the toes so that they're flush to the floor. And sit up nice and tall. Maybe reaching with the opposite side, side bend. Exhale the hand down. Bring your hands to the mat, tuck that foot in. Coming into low lunge on the right side, I'm going to use some blocks here. Blocks are great to use in low lunge to create a little bit more space for the hips. So bring your right foot forward. And then gently translate your weight forward until you feel a stretch in the front, in the hip flexor here, in the back leg. But try not to let the knee travel too far forward over the toes. And from here, I'm going to bring both hands over to the left side of the mat, and then I'm going to heel toe my foot out to the edge, rolling onto the outer edge of the foot for lizard. if that feels good on your hip. Shift your weight back, bring your knee in toward the midline if you took that option, and then just swing that leg around, and we'll set up for the second side. Coming into low lunge first, left foot forward. Gentle tuck in the hips, translating the weight forward just a little bit. Blocks are a great option here. You can always reach your hands overhead as well, whatever your body feels like today. And then sit your weight back just a little bit. Bring the right hand over to meet the left, and then heel toe that foot out to the outer edge of the mat. I'm going to sink my hips down just a little bit, pull my toes up and roll to the outer edge of the foot, coming into lizard. This is a hip rotator stretch. Maybe a little glutes in here. Shift your weight back, bring your knee back in, swing your leg around, and we'll press up your hands toward the front of the mat, tuck your feet, send your hips up and back for downward facing dog, maybe pedaling here, bending the knees deeply, stretching through the calf and the foot. And exhale your knees back down to the mat, coming to a seated position. Butterfly or cobbler's pose, place the soles of the feet together. And it doesn't matter how far away or how close they are, everyone's hips are different. So once you find a comfortable distance, try and press the knees down toward the mat. And then hinging from the hip, crawl your hands forward and release your head if that feels good. Inhale, crawl your way back up. You don't have to turn, I'm just gonna turn. Bring your left leg out, tuck your right foot in toward the inside of the thigh. Inhale your arms up, and then slowly hinge from the hips and release. Stretching the hamstring on the left side. Slowly crawl your way back up. Switch your legs here. Left foot tucked into the thigh. Right leg out straight. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Fold gently over your leg. Wherever you can reach is fine. Crawl your way back up. Make your way down to your back. Take your right foot, cross it over the knee. If this feels good, you can stay here. If you want more sensation, bring that leg closer in towards your chest, stretching out the right glutes. Release if you took that option. Keep your legs here. And we're going to bring everything over toward the right. Maybe bringing the arms out if that feels okay. Inhale back to center and switch the cross of your legs, bringing the left ankle over the right knee, maybe staying here. We're taking it a little further by bringing the opposite knee in toward your chest. And keeping your foot flexed helps to protect the knee. Release your leg down. Keep the cross in your legs and bring everything over toward the left side for gentle twist. Inhale everything back up through center. Uncross your legs and make your way to a seated position. One last deep breath to close our quick practice here. Inhaling your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the mat. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick, gentle yoga for flexibility practice. It's great on its own or as a finisher to another workout. If you'd like to keep going, check out this playlist here with some longer practices, and like and subscribe so that we can practice together again. See you next time.